Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Thomas podcast. And we're 2 years old, technically. Hey, it's amazing to be 2 years old. I feel a lot older than 2 years since it started. I'm, of course, joined to my top left, John. I've got Owen on the right, Adam bottom left, Reese Marshall middle, Beef bottom right. So today it's going to be very similar to the Christmas format. There's going to be some games, there's going to be some chatter, there's going to be some quiz. Have a good time. There's going to be some beverages. I'm not doing shots this time though, because I've spent a lot of money to go to some Comic-Con in London. Thank you very much, John. I mean, I could shot whiskey, but that wouldn't go well for anybody. It's not happening. It's not happening. I don't even have the shot glass.
When you say it wouldn't go well for anybody, essentially you mean for you?
Yes, for me, yes.
Howard.
Hello, I don't deny it, and of course we have obviously the big thing that I'm terrified of. We have I've given these guys the opportunity to roast me in a sort of open forum format. I don't know what they've said. I'm not really giving them any limits on what they can say, to be honest. But yeah, how are we all? 2 years of this show. Are we doing all right? I can see John is on the beer. What beer is it this time?
It's not very good hosting to say I can see John's on the beer and then ask me what I'm drinking as I've got a mouthful.
Well, look.
We've had 2 years of this, Alex.
Yeah, and it shows that the quality is not improved.
2 years and you've learned fuck all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's called Future Proof.
Nice.
And it's from the Bristol Beer Factory. It's all of my beers this evening have come from my monthly Beer 52 subscription.
Lovely. Owen, do you have any beverages this evening or anything that you could talk about that isn't the word tea?
I've just got 7-Up at the moment because I'm unprepared and don't have any alcohols. So,
just terrible news. Adam, how are you? Are you good?
I am well, mate. How are you?
I'm alive. That's not.
That's the most important thing.
That's not Thatcher's gold.
It's not. It isn't.
What happened to the Thatcher's gold? Is it still there? Or did you already drink it all?
I ditched it for the Jack.
Oh, you got Jack. Okay, I thought you were just drinking Coke. It's supposed to be livid.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Reese, I could ask what you're drinking, but I feel like I already know the answer. But how are you, mate?
Predict it. I'm fine, mate. Yeah, all good.
You're in more of a studio than I am. If people are watching on the YouTube visual side of things, you can see Reese is more,
This will be in another 2 years' time, hopefully.
The microphone is pointing the wrong way, though, mate. You might want to twist it and And Beef, the good thing about having you on the podcast is that regularly at the minute is because you're growing this beard out. It's sort of like on the podcast, you can see the evolution as it's growing.
Can I just make the point that you giving Reese Marshall tips on creating media is the equivalent of Matthew Waterhouse giving the guy on Kinder tips on acting.
Thank you.
And the roast hasn't even started.
The roast hasn't even started yet. I feel pointless. Cheers, John.
I forgot what was the guy's name. Fuck, he was in Danbusters.
We got Kinder next week on the show, so you'll find out.
He was in Danbusters, wasn't he? It'll come to me.
Clive Jeffries.
If anybody else wants to shout in the guy that was in Kinder and Danbusters, feel free.
I don't know.
No, I've stumped you all.
Here we go. Beef, how are you doing, mate?
Yeah, it's Friday 21, 2022. And if you believe it, it's a Friday again.
Well, it's not, Beef. It's the 31st of January.
Well, if you say so.
The immersion's broken.
Just going to ask Jimmy now about that. He's lying.
It's Jesus wept. Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, it's 31st of January. We're going into February. The Royal Rumble has been and gone, so hopefully it was good. And I can't wait to see Johnny Knoxville win the Royal Rumble.
I personally cannot wait to see Papa Shango headline WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting times. Right, so like I said, there. there is a lot to get through. First, I thought I'd just open up. I get all the 2 year stuff out of the way because that's the boring thing, all the nice stuff about the podcast. Obviously, since year 1 and year 2, things have sort of been quite similar in that gap. Obviously, the first year there's a lot of transition. Around about the first anniversary podcast, I believe, was when I really started using this format. I think it was literally the Guide to the Galaxy podcast with John, which was like mid-January. So then the birthday popped up, the third video kind of version of it. But yeah, I just want to ask, I know some of you haven't been on as much as others, but I thought I'd ask, 2 years, what's been your favorite point? It can be from year 1 if you like, or year 2, or year 3, you can guess. So we'll go right to left this time. So I'll go backwards. So I'll go Beef.
Just hearing about you vomiting after a previous recording. That always brings joy to my heart. So
essentially, any podcast where I felt some form of pain or discomfort.
Well, no, I just think it's just when repercussions of actions. Because I've woken up and thought, was there a podcast? So it's forever full of surprises.
It's forever full of surprises. Mr. Marshall, what about yourself?
I mean, that for me is when you go on like these like kind of tangents against kind of the popular opinion, and you think, what? Where's this opinion come from?
What's been your favourite one, or what's been like one you remember in particular?
I think when we did me, you and Adam did the series ranking. I can't remember specifically, but yeah, there's a couple from there. It was like
I think series 1.
Series one. That's the one.
I put it fifth.
Which really more and more should have been involved in. So you need to do that again.
We'll do it. We'll do it again. It's coming out. I think that was like maybe August last year. Now I think it's actually been. It's August, not even last year. The year before. I think it's been over a year since. So. I think it's been mental. Ad, what about yourself? I know are you going to say pizza again, or are you going to go for a different?
I think it does go without saying the pizza one, but of course, the festivities, the festivity podcast is always a good one. Good point of reflecting on the best and the worst Christmassy stuff and just feeling jolly.
Yeah, I really like those as well. I think everyone enjoys those. Reese loves Christmas. I remember the first year when Reese was on the podcast, everyone had a Christmas get-up except for Reese. I think even Beef had some kind of Christmas. And I remember saying, Reese, for the second year of the podcast, I was going to get you a hat. And I never got you a hat because we went into lockdown again. But yeah, as I was saying, we went into lockdown again for a bit and then I didn't get you the thing. So I will get you a Christmas hat
lucky.
For the third one. And hopefully you'll be on it. Owen, what about yourself? I feel like it's going to be Time Lash, but it might not be. I feel like Time Lash is always near and dear to my heart.
I recall the group watch-along, drunk watch-along of Horns of Nymon was very fun.
I don't think that was fun. That was like, and not because of the episode, not because of the episode quality, because I, similar to Beef and the Planet of the Youth one, blacked out most of that from my. I don't remember.
That sounds like a you problem.
No, mate, it doesn't sound like a me problem. It was a glorious time. I just literally, I remember waking up in the morning, and I remember we had to record the episode, and I went to Owen. I was like, Owen, I don't remember anything. So that podcast is like 20 minutes long. Because I didn't.
It's a good job you don't remember anything because you made an absolute cunt of yourself that night.
Oh, mate, normally I do. Yeah, it's great. Speaking of which, hello, John. You've been on it a lot, probably the most of any, I think. What would you say?
Touching a version of my character. I never touch alcohol. I've never touched any other substances in my life.
I meant podcast episodes.
Highlights. I think there's 3 for me. The Invasion of the Dinosaurs 5-minute quick review that I recorded while drunk that I completely forgot about, and then was very surprised to hear myself doing it. The episode where we talked and had a proper sort of serious discussion about assistive gaming and accessible gaming, and actually we got some really good feedback and some really good reactions to that. I think it sparked a lot of thoughts for people. And 4 words just to make Mr. Mamoon smile. fuck the casual viewer.
Yeah, I remember all those memories well. I remember you messaging me and Owen because we had a 3-way chat, and you going, I don't remember doing this. What the fuck's this? And me and Owen are like, yeah, you're on Zoom the other week and you were absolutely off your nut. And you have I remember you being adamant. You were like, no, because actually you're going to shit on it, which I didn't, by the way. You're like, you're going to shit. So I'm going to make sure that podcast has some semblance of positivity. So you did the brilliant review. Eventually, I love it. I thought it was a good episode. You can go listen to the review of it. I thought it was a great story. The gaming one.
Go and watch the story as well. It is brilliant.
The gaming one, if I'm not mistaken, was your first time on Robots of Death.
That was when we did Robots of Death. Yeah, but we got talking accessible gaming because I think it was around the time that Last of Us Part 2 came out.
Yeah, and obviously everybody was excited. I never got around to playing, actually. I was really excited by it and I never did. I think it's because my friend spoiled it for me on the weekend it came out before I could even get it. I was like, oh, no point now. And then your third one was Fuck the Casual Viewer. I don't even remember that. Again, part of blacking out.
It was when you were bitching on about ratings during Flux.
Yes, it was. Yeah. That was a great moment. The Flux was a great time for me. A lot of good reviews, a lot of great times. I enjoyed talking Flux. I enjoyed talking the finale.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. I mean there were some nice moments. I have to say though, it is a bit concerning that for a few of us, a lot of our best memories include some form of blacking out when the podcast happened. There's a theme of people going.
I mean, for Owen, that just takes him back to the war.
Absurd. Christ on a bike. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think for myself what my favorite memories are. I think Christmas number one was good. Because I think that one was that was like the lockdown Christmas, as it were. I think Beefs mentioned it on the last Christmas one, where it was just like, it was actually a nice evening. We just kind of chilled out, had a good chat, had quite an open chat as well, which was nice. And I think, yeah, it was just
6.5 hours.
What was that, sorry, John?
You said you disappeared to be sick for half hour?
Oh, no, not on the first one.
Sure you did, because...
I don't.
No, you took a toilet break and then you came back and shouted at us all because while you'd taken the toilet break, we actually played that music that went...
No, yeah, I know. I wasn't sick that night. I fell off the toilet. So I went to get onto the toilet and I slipped off and fell on my knee. So that's what happened that night. I've been sick many times in the podcast, but no. I remember once I was sick. I've been sick a few times. Deep Breath randomly, the watch along for Deep Breath, which isn't that heavy of a story in terms of the drinking. I was sick that evening. Weird. Christmas 2, as people have told me, and as I was watching back, I was out of it. I always regret the fact that whilst John is saying probably the best thing is on the podcast, legitimately, I'm just lying back there like half asleep, drunk out my mind, going. I had to edit a lot of myself out of that Christmas 2 podcast towards the back half. I was just waffling. A lot of the cutout time was just me saying a bunch of shit.
Maybe one year there'll be a blooper reel, yeah?
Yeah,
or is that stuff that can never, ever be issued?
Well, I don't think we ever said anything too heinous, have we, on the show?
I want to reach the point where we can do a 5-minute mega mix of me saying cunt.
Well, you've added to it just then. Yeah, overall, it's been good times. I know essentially the ones that do well, everyone's been loving the Marvel ones. It started off with me and Reese reviewing Avengers Age of Ultron, and now the Infinity War one's picked up. And yes, as everybody asked, Endgame is on the way. We are a few weeks away from Endgame. I've got to review Captain Marvel first, and then we're doing Endgame. Hopefully we'll get
Ant-Man.
You didn't do Ant-Man.
Beef did Ant-Man.
Or was it Ant-Man and the Wasp?
You did Doctor Strange.
I know I've done a
You
Marvel.
did Doctor Strange, Owen.
Watch all these Marvel films.
Right, yeah. I know I did one of them.
But did you do Green Lantern? Did you
Moving
tick
on.
off Green Lantern?
I've not done Green Lantern yet.
I mean, you might have done Ants, that old animated film.
We haven't done Ants yet either. No Ants. But yeah, overall,
Empire of the Ants.
but by
Bug's
year three, we should be well into our James Bond series that me and John will be doing on the show. So that will be exciting. So we should
Will you be co-hosting and guests?
There can be guests.
I mean, we need to discuss how we didn't do it, but I think that's a good idea.
I think
I think the big thing to look at first between ourselves is whether we do them randomly or in some sort of order, because I think as Alex is seeing a lot of them for the first time, there's quite a few that you need to see in order and a few others that you can kind of approach randomly. Yeah, I like the idea of having sort of different guests on.
Revolving door, similar to the Marvel stuff, which is always fun. And by the way, but everyone's always asking me as well, going into year three, the Marvel stuff will not end. So when I'm all caught up, I will be doing Disney Plus reviews. It's just whilst I'm doing other Marvel content, it didn't seem right, because otherwise everything would have been Marvel and there would have been no time for anything else. Whereas when all the Disney Plus series are wrapped up, I'll do a podcast on them and make it all fair and all that kind of stuff. But literally, we had this year non-stop Marvel content in the summer. It was just like you had a week off and then you were into another one, and it was like overwhelming. But yeah, Christ on a bike. We've got a lot of things to do. I'm going to save the roast, and I've also got a question to ask you all at the end, which I'll leave. I'm not gonna. I will tell you what it is now, but I'm not going to get you. So I want you guys to. This is similar to the pitch meetings that we did on the Christmas one, but not as serious. I want you to give me one film or TV show that I have to review next year, and I will pick the best one. And it will be like a unanimous vote between all of us as to which the best one is. It can't be anything like out of the wheelhouse, entirely like ridiculous.
As there's only 5 of us, I think you should do all 5. You can still pick a winner. But I think as there's only 5 of us, I think you should do all 5.
That's that, yeah. I'll do that then. But it also can't be something that I've already done. So I can't go back and do it because there'd be no point. So just keep that in mind. But yes, would you like to get into some quizzings?
Yes.
Right.
Let's quiz.
There are 3. There are 3 teams technically. Well, there's 2 and there's a beef. I did this at random, except for beef, because I knew he wanted to be on his own because he wants to, in his words, destroy you all. That's what he said to me one night. So the randomizer chose these teams. It's going to be Adam and John and Reese and Owen. So
yeah, bitches.
So, and there are 4 rounds. They're not all the same as they were last time. So there are 4 rounds this time. So there is the drawing round, which obviously sits for itself. There is the songs humming round, where I'm going to give you a list of songs. You've got to hum to your teammate, and then they will, have to guess. You get the point. Because people love the Christmas lyrics round. That was people's favorite part, where John and Beef were bullying me about the rules of said game.
Given that my throat's playing up, can I do a little sort of mouth trumpet rather than humming?
If you would like, you can do whatever you like. You just cannot sing lyrics.
If you have a kazoo,
you can use the kazoo.
No, I just want to go rather than.
That's fine. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, of course. Then we've got the describe rounds. So for example, when it was like baubles in Turkey and the Christmas one, there's a word you have to try and describe what it is. Your teammate have to guess. And finally, there is the category round. It's one big category this time to kind of wrap it up and where you finish based on points. Now for Beef, obviously he hasn't got a teammate. So for the rounds where he has to either draw or describes, he'll have to nominate one of you as his teammate for that round. I will not allow foul play though. So if something is incredibly obvious and you're just going, I don't know, mate. I can pick up on that. And I know your guys' knowledge tree All right, so you have to be fair to Beef, but I will
Do
let
you
Beef
now?
relatively.
My knowledge tree.
Right, Beef. right, guys. What?
I
There's no.
planted it.
Right, no, shut up. Shut up. Why is it always in the quiz round that you guys just like defy me? For fuck's sake.
For
Right.
every correct answer, Alex will plant my knowledge tree
It's because when it gets
in the Sudan.
It's because when it gets to the quiz rounds, you turn into a nursery school teacher and explain everything in like minute detail. And then Beef sums it up in 6 words.
Yeah, I know. Okay, what do you guys want to do first? You've got the drawing, you got the songs, you got the describe. You guys can pick. There's no order. I thought I'd just let you go for it. Who wants what?
I'm easy. Like Sunday morning.
Oh, that's the.
Just
Right,
pick it over rap. Just pick it, Alex.
Yeah,
Just
oh,
put it all-
Randomize.
Yeah, you're a leader. Make your mind up, bitch. Be decisive.
Right, fine. We'll do the describing round first. Right, Beef. Since you're on your own, would you like set A, B, or C?
Well, John might want C so he can use his word. So I'll use A
Okay, so
for
you
canal.
do you want to describe to somebody first, or do you?
Yeah,
want
I'll describe. I'm good at describing.
Okay.
Are these
Who
all
do
things
you-
that begin with? Are these all things that begin with the letter A?
Who do you want? No. It's just like it's just a.
Oh,
batch of-
okay.
Right. Who do you want to
I'll just
describe to?
I'll describe things to Owen
Owen. Okay. Where are you?
because he
online?
knows all about music. So there's no point in me doing music to Owen.
Okay. You should be
If I
getting.
look at his knowledge tree.
You should be getting that through now. I'm going to give you 30 seconds on the clock for these 5. Okay.
Hang on.
By the way, it says person 1 at the top. That's not something you need to describe. That's just how I did it. Okay. Person 1 is not something you need to describe. Have you got them yet?
Yes.
Right. Your time starts now.
A program about someone who travels in a blue box.
Who?
Someone who wears the ugliest shirts not on the face of this earth
John Nathan Turner.
that may be in this
Next
call.
Kingdom.
Who's the Time Lord Victorious?
10th Doctor.
Played by.
David Tennant.
If it was a film, the podcast you thought you did.
Time's up. Got 3 out of 10. Yes, we know. The other two you could have got was Handman and the 5th Doctor. Right. Who wants set B? Is it as I suppose Reese and Owen, don't they? Owen, do you want to describe to Reese, or do you want to be described to again by Reese Marshall? You can either pick. Your team captain on this one.
I'll let Reese do the describing.
Reese is going to describe the
Good
first
luck.
set. Okay. By the way, this can be just random things as well. So obviously, I was mentioned there could be other things. It could be anything. There's no like nerd wheelhouse here that you're going into. Reese Marshall, I messaged you.
Let's
not
check
Reese.
your knowledge tree.
Have you got them through, Mr. Marshall?
Yep.
Okay, your time starts now.
What are we recording now?
The Timeless Podcast birthday 2nd anniversary.
Cool. What James Gunn Marvel films?
Uh,
There's a tree in it, a raccoon.
oh, Guardians of the Galaxy.
What's the tree? Oh no, what was that?
Just a knowledge
I am.
Groot.
Three again, time's up.
Oh,
The other ones that were in that list were PS5 and TARDIS.
yeah.
All right, Mr. John Cook, do you want to describe first or be described to?
I will describe first, my friend.
Fantastic. Okay. 3 points so far for each team. So if you guys get more than 3, could be in with a
Really?
chance. could be with a chance. Right, have you got them?
Yeah,
John?
what are the stakes, Alex? What are the stakes? What's in it
What's
for
our
us?
prizes?
What's in
You'll
it for
find-
us, Alex?
You'll find out. You'll find out at the end.
No.
Common incentive.
Right. Okay.
No.
Right. And this is something I will stick to. I'm going to London in February. The winning team, I will buy each a drink, and if it's beef, I'll get him 2 drinks.
Oh,
Don't. The prize for the winners, the people that have done the best, is having to spend time with you in a pub.
Yeah.
I failed to see the bit where this is a prize.
No.
Right. Are you ready, John?
Yeah.
Okay. Your time starts now.
Even though can't open this.
It's not a screwdriver.
Streaming service, like the main
Netflix?
ones. Yeah. Series of comic for book films.
Marvel?
Yeah, but 3 letters.
Oh, Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, MCU. Doctor Who's version of Amazon.
Kablam.
And who plays Iron Man?
Robert Downey Jr.
Well done.
well
5 points.
done.
Well done. Hang on. Let me add that to my notes. Damn, that was impressive.
I didn't realise it'd be timed. You only told us.
What do you
later.
mean? Yes,
Yeah, I
yes,
didn't.
Oh, come on. I can't just give you like forever to get it.
To be fair,
Um,
it was timed the last time we did this round, like 6 weeks ago.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Okay, Beef, who do you want to describe to you?
John, because I think he's very good at describing.
Okay, John, going to be describing to Beef.
Yeah, that's right.
Here.
Yes.
Okay, your time starts now.
Most recent MCU release. Tom Holland.
Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Yep. The streaming service it will eventually be on.
Disney Plus.
Doctor Who episode Leaf. Clara with a
Yeah, that's it. It's oh yeah. Yeah, that one.
If you want to skip ahead,
Oh, I forget. Go to the next
we'll
one.
skip. I am your father.
Darth Vader.
He's got 3 points again. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up. Time's up.
Rings of Akatan.
Catan, that's it, yeah.
And the last one was the Flash.
So, Beef, after this round, you're on 6 points, my friend. That's not bad considering you're
Rings of Akatan. All I could think of was like this stupid woman with like the blue ice cream. And it's like if Mr. Bean had sex with an alien.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Were you at the pub quiz of Rassilon where one team led a fucking sing-along of the song from the Rings of Akatan?
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
The bloody barman was just like, what the fuck have we got here?
Yeah.
And so me and Owen decided to dress it up a bit by going, sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la.
Yeah, it's yeah. There's a reason that they're in the pub
There's
on their
reasons that
own.
Doctor Who fans don't tend to have girlfriends.
Yeah, and die alone.
The opinions of John and
Apologies if any listeners were involved in instigating or joining in on that sing-song.
Or die alone.
You're never alone if you've got the Timeless podcast.
Are you ready, Owen?
Yes.
The horseless
Your time,
carriage.
your time starts now.
Character who wears bow tie and braces.
11th Doctor.
The showrunner for when Doctor Who came back.
Rusty Davis.
Something that you drink.
Alcohol.
Yes.
Yes.
I love
Bow
the-
and arrow superhero.
Hawkeye.
Yes. And kicking
Thumbs
around
up.
the ball around
Thumbs up.
Football. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
times- you only got 4. What? What's that? I do. You only got 3.
That was a
He,
decent effort. That was a decent effort.
he only got 3 though,
Really?
because the first one Reese said 11th Doctor, which is not the case. The thing was, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it said Matt Smith, did it not?
Yes, it did.
Ah,
Which that I was looking for the actor.
fair enough.
So-
Who played Ella.
yeah. So 3 points. So it's good news for Team Adam and John because it is 1 point or 2 points and they're leading the round here. So
Yeah. Let's go for 5 anyway.
let's go for
Take
5.
it easy.
All right. Ad, this is going to you.
Right.
It's a good thing that I messaged you guys.
I'm looking forward to this because Adam is like the Jeff Goldblum of explaining.
It's true.
Right, Ad. How do you feel about those? Yeah.
Contact.
Right. Ad, are you ready?
Yeah.
You got them, yeah. All right, your time starts now.
It's not Netflix and it's not Disney Plus, but it's another streaming.
Prime?
Correct. Chicken restaurant. A popular chicken restaurant.
No.
Yeah. The doctor that William Hartnell played.
The first Doctor.
Exterminate.
Daleks.
And where do we most like to hang out? A Doctor Who event.
BFI.
Correct.
Whoa.
There you go.
Bar.
10 out of 10.
BFI bar. I would say that's a half point.
Well, no.
To be fair, I clarified it. I said BFI or the pub.
Which, yeah.
Also, I did just put the term BFI, so either way, you got the answer that I was looking for. Anyway, so at the end of the first round, very impressive, guys. Beef's on 6. Team Owen and Reese are on 6, but Team John and Adam are already on 10.
Tell you what, it's a good job you're not doing a shot every time people get 3 answers right, isn't it?
Oh, mate, I've been fucked already. That was a mistake last time. I didn't think you guys would be that good on your Christmas stuff, do you? I thought I'd have a few humbugs in town, but turns out that you guys are all pretty Christmas.
Alex Kingdom, they're effectively saying you thought we were.
Well, Alex, would you like to tell people who are listening to this audio missive about the shirt you're wearing this evening?
It's got some toucans on it. It's very colourful.
Is there a particular reason you have an affinity for toucans?
No, I was talking to Adam on Messenger like New Year's last year, and I saw it on Amazon. And I went, Ad, I'm going to get the shirt. And that's the origin of the shirt.
I mean, 2 cans are always better than 1.
They are indeed.
Interested in the knowledge tree of choices you make when it comes to
the knowledge tree is going to have to be a merch thing down the line, isn't it? If you ever get to that point, the knowledge tree.
Yeah.
It's always not copyrighted. Right. We're going to do.
We're not the most snazzily dressed here, Alex.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, you're killing the game this evening. I can't lie. Okay. The next round we'll do is the songs round, because the drawing round is always fun and hilarious, and something always goes wrong.
And it's always worth adding some extra liquid, addition for the drawing round.
Yes. So the songs round, John, I will say this time, there is no kind of, I'm going to ask you what set you want, but there is kind of no advantage to picking any set. They are like all random from different decades. There might be some new songs in there, might be some like TV themes, going to be some old songs. So there's really no kind of.
Why have you put new songs in there?
Because that adds to the difficulty.
Alex, can I ask you a question on top of this?
Yeah.
Is this music and TV themes that you actually know? Because your knowledge tree of TV themes and music content is
what the knowledge tree thing
somewhat lacking.
Right. Okay. Look, I'm going to be honest. Some of these TV themes aren't.
Did you Google some of this, Chief?
No,
He did.
No, I didn't. I just went. Okay, I can't spoil it. I went to songs that I would know. So like I said, there are some modern songs in there.
Hope you're all familiar with Justin Bieber.
You might have to. You might have to be. There could be some Bieber in here. Hang on. Until then, I'm just going to set the stroke because I can't reach where it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, The Weekend.
Again, you might need to know The Weekend. Right, I was going to ask you guys this as a personal preference. Would you guys like 2 points on the line for each one here as an artist and song, or would you just want it to be 1 point?
Ooh.
I don't mind. Either way.
Let's up the ante. Let's double the pleasure.
Right. Okay. There are some TV
like
shows.
They say, any orgy.
There are some TV show themes in here, and so I'll just give you 2 points if you can get it on those. All right. Right, but John, since you are the leading team, I will ask you: set A, B, or C?
C, please.
Okay.
What does the C stand for, John?
It served us well last time.
What does this? I think.
What does the,
beef.
what does the C stand for, John?
Well,
Because
the C stands for everybody's favourite Doctor Who companion, Clara.
oh,
Hey! No, it's too early on in the night yet, beef.
but I was hoping we could get the mega mix just out of one episode.
I've already fucking said it twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so beef, would you like set A or set B?
Let's go for B for beef.
Okay, Owen and Reese, you have set A. Who wants to
Yeah,
be
what
singing
set do you want?
first?
A or
Choice.
A?
Yeah. But you do get to choose who's going to be singing first between the two of you.
Humming, you mean? Yeah.
Or singing, humming, whatever you want to call it. You don't need, obviously, you're not singing the lyrics of the song, by the way. That's not allowed.
In the style of.
Yes.
I want to hear Owen beatboxing.
Okay. Well, who want? Owen, apparently you're going first.
As we know, Owen is the biggest Stormzy fan you will ever find.
Okay.
Yeah.
Owen, are you ready to go first?
He's a big fan of the drill.
You should know. You should know these songs. You should know these songs. How will we? If you don't know them, you're stuffed. I ain't changing it around so you get a different one.
None of these better be by Rolf Harris or Gary Glisson. That's all I'm going to say.
How do you feel? Look,
You don't know that.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
okay. I think you'll be all right. Okay, I'm going to give you this time 45 seconds on the clock. Is that fair, or do you want a minute? I don't mind. What are we saying?
I think
you should go for a minute because you need a certain amount of time to be able to
5 songs there, so
relay the tune.
Okay. There is a minute on the clock. Owen, are you ready?
yes, go for it.
Your time starts now.
Do, 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 do,
No clue.
do, 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 do. No,
No, the pass.
next one. Okay. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do,
You like it by
do,
the
do,
sea?
do.
No.
Do, 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 do.
Come on.
All right, I'll move on to the next one. Do, 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 do,
Got
do,
two theme
do,
tunes.
do, do. Yes. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do,
The Phil
do,
theme
do,
tune.
do.
I've recognised 2 of these.
I think I might have got all of them so far.
Yeah, no,
All of them.
no, it's not. There's one more left, but I don't think he knows what it is. Okay, would you like to reveal the ones that he didn't get?
Oh.
I mean, well, one of them was Let It Go.
So yeah, that was the
Yellow
last one.
Last one was Let It Go, Yellow Submarine, and then the first one I think was it The Weekend? Was
No,
actually the
it was
first
Good
one.
Vibrations by the Beach
Yeah,
Boys.
you fucked up Good Vibrations, mate. That's nothing like Good Vibrations at
I
all.
mean,
I
to
had no
be fair,
idea.
Good Vibrations has got about 20 sounds going on at once. So doing that
Look,
with your own mouth and without
I-
being able to sing.
I did say that there are some difficult ones in there.
I mean,
did
I might
try-
have gone something. I might have gone something like.
Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Sorry, Owen. I had no clue there.
No
It's
worries.
all right. Beef, would you
tried.
like to sing? Would you like to sing next, or would you like someone to sing to you?
Oh, of course, I like to sing.
Okay, and who will you be singing to?
I'll sing to John.
You're gonna sing.
Oh.
Oh,
Tender moment.
the romantic playlist.
I reckon you'll be all right here. You know. What are we saying? How are you feeling? You all right?
Ooh, yeah, it's tough.
Okay.
Okay, ready.
Are you both ready?
Is it 1 minute on the clock? Yes.
1 minute on the clock. Yeah, 1 minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun,
Here
dun,
Comes the Sun by the Beatles.
dun, 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 dun,
Our
dun,
Heart Take Upon Me.
dun, 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 dun.
Come back to that one. I'll come back to that one as well. That's the Toast of London theme tune.
Hey.
Okay, back to number 3.
Summer of '69 by Bryan Adams.
Yeah. And then number 4.
It's time's up. Time's up.
Oh, God.
You smashed that. Beef, well done.
That
Yeah.
was really good.
The one you didn't get was "Sorry" by Justin Bieber.
I wouldn't-
So there would,
yeah.
yeah,
That's it.
no, so there would be. I did say there would be a mix of modern and unmodern tunes.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm surprised that
I know,
Justin
I know,
Bieber song.
I know. Don't.
you
know.
you say you give him a mix. You're giving him 2 fucking Canadians in the space of 2 songs.
Okay, right. Who wants to sing first here?
I'm happy to if you want me to add.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, let's hope. Okay, this could be interesting. Are you ready? Are you both ready? 1 minute on the clock. Your time starts now.
Pass.
Right, okay.
I wanted that way, Backstreet Boys.
Yep.
Pass.
I don't know that one.
I know that one.
Oh yeah.
I don't actually know that one, so I'll go on to the last one. I
I got a feeling Black Eyed Peas.
Yep. So back to the first one.
The Police. Every breath you take.
6 points. 6 points. There you
Really
go.
big.
Get time's up. Time's up. Time's up.
You missed. Yeah, so you missed Let's Get Ready to Rumble by PJ and Duncan,
Ah.
and the SpongeBob SquarePants theme, which I
When you said I googled these, I didn't need to because I went for the most basic ones that I.
Okay,
Alright.
okay. So Alex, as John could not emote that one,
Yep.
let's hear Alex's rendition of the SpongeBob SquarePants
Right.
theme tune
Yeah.
without the medium words.
Right,
It's so easy, yeah. If you know what it is, obviously. I'm not going to go all the way.
It sounds like you're the world's worst machine gun.
All right.
Yeah,
Reese,
I'm getting some breaking news through the teleprompter. Yeah.
Right, Reese, are you ready for this? I hope you know these tracks. I think that I'm going to be honest. I think there's one here that Owen
I hope
won't
I do
know.
too.
I think there's one here that Owen just won't know.
All I know is that on my round, I'm not asking Alex to do my songs after hearing him do that.
I'm not allowed to participate, unfortunately, for you guys. But
Yeah, well,
Oh.
eat shit, Kingdom.
how do you feel? How do you feel about this race?
There's 2 I can't remember, but
Okay, we'll just go with the ones that you do, and we'll try our
Okay.
best. All right,
all right.
your time
It's nice to
starts
see
now.
my knowledge tree covers it.
Hang on. Your time starts now.
No. Okay. Oh, yeah. No. Right.
It doesn't help he's fucking laughing.
You'll get this one.
Oh, Staying Alive by the Bee Gees.
Yeah.
George
I'll
Foreman.
get to the first one. No? Okay, right.
And time's up. Time's up. Time's up.
Ah,
Right. You got. I believe you got one there, but we'll give you 2 points, obviously, because there he goes.
then the eyes.
So,
It sounded like the four. It sounded like the one of them was the theme tune from Cagney and Lacey.
It was.
Would you like to reveal the ones that you were trying to sing, Reese?
So the first one was "Happy" by Pharrell.
Look, if it's not by Vera Lynn, Owen doesn't know.
And then, and then the second was "Tainted Love" by Soft Cell.
Oh,
Off so.
And then you also had
What's
that one.
you also. How do you not remember September, Reese? Do 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 do.
For some reason, I was getting the Green Day one stuck in my head.
Oh, what?
Let me hear what September ends.
Yeah, yeah, that one. Yeah, I was thinking it's not that.
Right.
Dynamite, I couldn't.
Do you remember? No, he doesn't.
Who do you want to? Who do you want to nominate this time to sing to? And if you can't choose,
What was the other one recently?
it would have
Dynamite
been-
by Terry Crews.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolute 2000s banger.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
really annoyed because I was like, I should know that.
I throw my hands up in the air sometimes.
Oh.
Say, "Ayo."
I
Got it,
not
right.
knowing that anyway.
But Beef, you can't choose John for this because otherwise you're just going to choose John for
Pick
every round.
Jeff.
So, who
Yeah.
would you like to sing to you?
Alex.
No, I'm obviously having just seen Reese's effort. I'm very disinclined to go down that route. So I'm going to get Owen to do it because Owen's quite musically inclined.
That might be a mistake with this one, but we'll see.
I mean, everything from Owen, I'm sure, is going to sound like a Chas and Dave song.
Number one, Fuck the Police by NW.
Yeah,
Owen.
if he gets Tricky by Run DMC, I'm dead, man.
How are we feeling there, Owen?
I'm laughing at the third one.
Wait, no. What are we saying?
I can't remember the first one goes.
Well, you don't have much time, mate, because your time starts now.
Do 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 do.
Blinding Lights by the Weekend, yeah.
Do 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 do.
Bob the Builder, Can We Fix It?
Do 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 do.
Forget You by CeeLo Green. Go on to the next one if you don't remember.
He's need to use them all.
Where it goes.
You don't remember the
I don't
fourth
know.
one? You don't remember? You don't remember the fourth one?
I
Oh,
don't
mate,
know the
that's
fourth one. No.
think of I can't say that. You don't know the first one.
Throw us a bone here, Alex.
I can't tag in.
I can't remember. I can't remember where it goes.
Do 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 do.
Hey.
I'm trying to help him here. You didn't like her anyway. The ones you missed was I Want You Back.
That was I Want You Back by the Jackson 5.
It was. And then the one Owen didn't know was All Star by Smash Mouth, which I'm really sad about.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna run. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
Okay. I think Adam, if you can portray these to John, you could get a smashing 4 here. I think you can. I think the first. I don't know if the first one could be a write-off for John. He might know it.
Oh yeah.
I think-
Okay.
I think the other 4 here are pretty. How are we feeling?
I hope you're getting the right balance as well, Alex, of artist and song.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. I'm putting 2
Okay.
points on the. I'm putting 2 points on the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really like John, Alex.
I was certainly naming both for ours.
Yeah.
Or Adam was certainly naming both for ours.
You know, Alex, it's dodgy as fuck.
Thank you very much. Ad, are you ready?
Yeah, got it.
All right, let's go.
His
3,
knowledge
2,
tree is very
1.
shady.
Your time starts now.
Yeah, go for the next one, Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears.
Okay.
Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Supremes, and probably the Temptations were in there as well. Sweet Caroline by You.
Right, there's
Yes,
6
that is
points
right.
on the board.
I'll take that.
6 points on the board. 6 points on the board there. Ad, would you like to reveal to your teammate which he didn't get?
So the first one was Riding Solo by Jason Derulo. I'll just name the ones he gets.
No,
Anyway.
you have to say it correctly. You have to say it correctly. Jason
Derulo. Yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah,
Number 2,
fucking
Everybody
hell.
Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears. Number 3 was the theme to the Avengers. Not the 60s one, the Marvel one. Ain't No Mountain High Enough by Marv Gaye, and yes, Sweet Caroline by Neil Diamond. There we go.
Right. Next up, I'm actually, because like we've mentioned earlier on, the drawing round is always best when people have more booze inside of them. We're going to go to the big round next once Beef has returned. But I shall give you a quick points update. So we have John and Adam leading the way on 22. We have Beef on 20. And we have Owen and Reese on 9. So, right, Beef, we're going to switch up the formula. We're going to do drawing last, and we've got the big one here. This is all about placement. So, if you come last, you come 5th. So, this is essentially, I'm going to give you a category like name all Tom Cruise movies, and everyone's going to knock it off one by one. If you get it wrong, or you name the same as somebody else, you're eliminated. But the points you gather are all on placements. If you come last, you will get 2 points for your team.
Oh, I see.
4 points, third, 6 points, second, 8 points, first 10 points.
Okay.
Beef, wherever you finish, your points will count for double. I think it's only fair. I think it's only fair because he's on his own. So obviously you two are going to add up. So I think whoever Beef finishes his points.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Cool.
That's it. I'm playing my Joker.
Yes. So your big category for this evening is characters in Avengers Endgame. This can be anybody. It can be superheroes, minor characters. It can be anybody. I've got the entire, not actors, by the way. If you say an actor, you are eliminated. It is the characters. I will, however, accept superhero aliases. So if you want to say I'm Tony Stark, that's allowed. Right. Considering that Owen and Reese plumb last, I will let one of them go first. Who wants to go first? And then we should go in. And then we should go in a revolving circle. So it'll go Reese to Beef to John to Owen to Adam, because that's how it is.
It's a bit like tennis. We keep going back to each other with a name, and yeah.
Yeah. So it'll go. So just to reiterate, it'll be Reese Marshall, then Beef, then John, then Owen, then Adam.
And to clarify, it can be any character
that appeared in the film. Yeah.
Yeah, that's up for grabs. Okay.
That is up for grabs. But if somebody has said, you cannot use them, or you are out.
Okay.
All right. So Reese, you first.
Iron Man.
Yep. Beef.
Spider-Man.
Yes. John.
Captain Marvel.
Yes. Owen.
Hulk.
Yes. Adam Amoon.
The Rat in the Van.
Yeah.
Are they credited?
Yes, they are.
I'll
That's
give
a
it to
character
you.
in the film.
That's a character in the film. For God's sake.
I'll give it to you. Go on.
Yes.
That's
That's my cheat. I'll probably play. Sorry, I just had to include that.
Can I suggest, as your teammate, strategically, we leave the obscure ones till last?
I know.
Reese, back to you.
Black Panther.
Yeah, he's there here somewhere. Yeah, got him. Beef.
Thanos.
Yeah. He's right at the blade bottom, isn't he? Oh, where is he? There he is. Yep, he's there. John.
Thor.
Yep. Owen.
Groot.
Yes. Ad.
Nebula.
Yep. 2 seconds while I get Nibbler off. And then as well, Reese, to you.
And deal with your erection.
The Wasp.
The Wasp, yep. where yeah, she's there, yep. Beef.
Falcon.
Yes. Falcon is he is here. Where the hell? What? Yeah, there he is. Jump.
Hawkeye.
Yep, indeed. Owen.
Star-Lord.
Yep. Where is it? Where are they? Yep, these are. Ad.
Wong.
Wong is there. Yep. Reese.
Scarlet Witch.
Yes, indeed. Beef
Captain America.
is there. Yep. John.
Drax the Destroyer.
Yep, is there. Owen.
Oh shit! I just had the person in my head just a moment ago. Vision.
Not in the film, unfortunately.
Oh no.
So it's
died.
He branded it at the end of Infinity War.
He's already gone, but
Can you make a reappearance dead or something?
in one no, in one division, yeah. Not in an Endgame. Not in Endgame.
Wow.
Okay, so Reese, you might have to try and go for the W here to have any semblance of chance of points scored. Unless you just have to try and steal a bunch of these drawings later down the line. But now we go to Adam.
Howard Stark.
Indeed. Where is it? He's down here. Yeah, got him. Reese.
Mantis.
Yep. Where all of the Guardians of got her. Beef.
Gamora.
Yes. John.
Pepper Potts.
Yep. She's not the part. The hell? Yeah, she's. Her name is technically Virginia Pepper Potts, so I couldn't find her. Next to Adam, because Owen's gone.
The ancient one.
Yep. Reese.
Okoye.
Okoye, yep. Yeah, she's there. Beef.
Fury.
Yep. Jump.
From Shuri to Nick Fury.
Yep. Ad.
M'Baku.
Baku, yep. Where is he at? He is in the film. I saw his name on this. You can't be that far away. Got him. Yep. Sorted. Reese.
Morgan.
Yep, Morgan Stark, yep. 2 seconds, because she's another one that's near the bottom. Yep, Beef.
Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier.
Indeed. John.
Don't think anybody said Ant-Man yet.
No, they haven't. Ant-Man. Adam.
War Machine.
I think
Yep.
did I?
No, you didn't say Ant-Man. You said the Wasp.
No, you said.
Oh, sorry.
Nice try.
Reese.
Janet Van Dyne. Yeah, she's in the.
I know she's here. Yeah, she's there. Don't need to shout at me. Jesus Christ,
Because you were going.
Beef.
We've not said Doctor Strange yet.
No, we haven't. John, to you.
Maria Hill.
Yep. Ad.
Thunderbolt Ross,
Yep.
also at the funeral.
Yep. Reese.
Professor Hulk.
Hulk is gone.
Oh fuck.
So that means for your team, you're both last, which could put you out of the running entirely. But we now go to Beef, then John, then Adam for the final three. Okay, so Beef, next to you.
Frigga.
Yep. Where's she at? She's there somewhere. John.
Trying to think now.
It's difficult.
Black Widow.
Yep, she's still on the list. No one said that. Ad.
Oh God, Rocket.
Yep, it's not been said yet. Beef.
Happy Hogan.
Yep. Back to you, John.
A little bit of a punt. And I am going to say Aunt May. I can't remember.
She's there.
Yeah.
Yep, she's there.
Well done.
Ad.
Peggy Carter.
Yep. Beef.
Loki.
Yep. Back to you, John.
MJ.
It's not in the film.
Oh, okay.
So it's a tennis match between Adam Amoon and Beef. Adam Amoon, to you.
Hank Pym.
Yep.
I don't remember his name.
Beef.
The Red Skull.
Yes. Ad.
Ned.
Yes. Beef.
I am going to help. I want to make sure that it's not one that's already been said.
So you're running back through your mind. That's right.
We've
Give
not said
time.
Groot.
Yeah, Root is gone. So
Oh,
Adam,
no.
Adam, to win, you technically have to still say a name because Beef would rather go ahead of you. Otherwise, you draw for the points.
Okay. Yeah.
If not, you can take 10 points each. Actually, no, it'd be 8 points. It'd be joint second. Otherwise, I'd just be giving you a win.
Oh, good God. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll take the
Okay.
control.
Let's let me just do my totting up. Yeah, so
Are you going to say other names that we could have had, which would
yeah,
have been
I
I've
shall.
thought of one.
I think that puts us level on top.
Crossbones?
Professor Ross.
No, right, so here we go. So I'll go from the top. So you could have had Kraglin, Howard the Duck, Valkyrie, Korg, Meek, Jarvis, Carver's Glaive, Proxima Midnight, Ebony Moore, Cole Obsidian, Alexander Pierce, Sitwell, Brock Rumlow, Laura Barton, Cassie Lang, Harley Keener, or Jane Foster is still on the list. But no, John, you are wrong. It puts you on top with 36 points. Oh, no, Beef's points does count for double. I forgot. Yeah, you are right. So therefore, Beef, yeah, you are level.
I thought we were level on top.
Yeah, no, you are level on top. I forgot Beef's points count for double.
My maths.
And no, I didn't question your maths. I questioned my knowledge was shit. But I just put.
You said, John, you were wrong.
So that puts Beef and John and Adam on 36 points apiece, whereas Owen and Reese are on 15. 21 points to catch. I don't know if that's possible, but we shall. We'll give it.
That counts.
We'll give it our best shot. How did you guys find that, by the way? Was that a good way of doing it? Characters rather than actors and things like that. Was that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I'm surprised. I'm surprised there were so few.
Yeah, when you think about it, there's probably more in Infinity War, but I thought because Endgame's coming up, it would tie it in. So remember, the Infinity War podcast out in a few weeks' time.
Oh, cash in.
In the naming game, I did put the Who shop in there, but I took it out because Owen's been mugging me off with the Who shop plugs recently. I can't remember which was it. The Vanquishers where he just did it like 7 times. I remember that there was a pod where you called him out on it. I can't remember which one.
Well, it's not like it's a paid for promotion, for God's sake.
Beef, by the way, we are matching this evening in drinking
vessels.
It's actually, like you said, it's a very solid card to drink from in terms of volume.
It's a perfect pour every time. And it's not so big that the drink goes flat by the time you've finished it. Well,
it's got midnight. Would you like me to complete my Wordle live on the podcast?
Let's do it, mate. I'll let you do it because I'm not very good at this.
Okay.
I need to do mine as well.
I mean, obviously, don't pay attention to what I'm saying if you play Wordle yourself. I won't tell you what I'm saying, but I will give you an idea of how.
Is this the Wordle for the? Is this the Wordle for the 31st of January?
So I will go with my standard first guess, and that has come up with the last letter being correct and the middle letter being in the wrong place. So let's try.
And yes, the answer is the Timeless Podcast.
I was going to also ask you guys, in terms of features that have sort of been dropped in the past year, we haven't done any drunk watch-alongs, I think, since maybe summer. We haven't done any quiz nights, really, apart. I mean, I've integrated the quizzes into these. Do you think that works? Should I bring back more drunk watch-alongs? What are we saying in terms of you guys? Because really, it's about getting people together now. That's the issue. That's why I stopped it, because the world's back to somewhat normal. It's kind of tricky to get.
Guess 3, the first letter is wrong and everything else is correct.
No. For those that aren't doing Wordles.
What things that we may not have done so much of. The drunk watch-alongs are fun, but I think for good reason they need to be spaced apart, just for recovery, for mainly you.
And I've nailed that bitch in 4.
And the same be said for Owen.
Not as good as the other day's Wordle, which was prick and made me think of you.
Thanks, mate.
When I told people that the Wordle made me think of you, like their second or third guess was prick.
Yeah. Yeah. I do want to preface the show with, I think John loves me. I might not be so sure after the evening's done. I don't know what he said about it.
I didn't mean it in a nasty way.
It was, hopefully I've not ruined your holiday. But yeah, John, what do you think about like drunk watch-alongs, that sort of thing? Should there be more of them? Should I try and bring some of them back? Do them every now and then?
I think you should shake. I think you should shake up a little bit because I know. I don't think it's been dropped yet, but I know that we did the episode of Fools and Horses. I'm not so sure the drunk watch-alongs work so well with Doctor Who, but I like the idea of doing a couple of episodes of classic comedy, maybe that you've not seen before, and actually engaging in that with you.
Yeah, I
think comedy works better for a drunk watch along.
Yeah, that's it. Everything is called. Yeah, exactly. A serial called Alex's First Time.
If you guys want to pitch a series and do it, I'm more than happy.
Alex's First Time.
Obviously, look, I know as well. We have our friends Elijah and Kieran coming over in this.
Jerry live on the
in the middle to late end of the year, and we're hoping to do some form of video. I know Beef's got a calendar which could kind of hopefully help with that if you can find it. And we'll do like an input, the hot sauce thing. Was it not like a calendar?
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll have to ask the missus what the fuck happened with that. She says, "Oh, I brought you something." It's sort of, "Well, where the fuck is it then?" So, provide them.
I still like the idea of the Timeless Podcast curry night, where we introduce them and Alex, who's never really had a proper curry, to like hot spicy curries.
I've not had a lot of things. I've never had a steak either. I mean,
but eating a steak for the first time is not as funny as eating a vindaloo or a fowl for the first time.
Yeah, absolutely right. Are we ready for some drawing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, cool. I've got a randomizer of random shit. So I've put some things in a randomizer and you're going to get whatever comes out. All right. So I'm not picking for whoever. Right. So who wants to go first on this one? Beef, by the way, you have to pick somebody to guess for you on this one. You can't just,
how are we doing it?
I'll guess you because you said the answers.
Whichever, are we displaying them on screen? How are we doing them?
So I mean, I would recommend for those with backgrounds to perhaps turn them off so that you can show them on screen.
I have a special Timeless Podcast background just for you.
Yeah,
I know you. I know you do, but I don't want you to show your phone or piece of paper to the screen and fade into the background. So for this round only, I'd recommend if you have any background effects on, just show them to the screen. And what we'll do is I'll give your teammate 20 seconds to guess what it is. After you've drawn it, by the way, you cannot give any input, and then they'll get also a maximum of 3 guesses as well. If you don't get it right within that time or the amount of guesses, the other teams get to buzz in or say, "Yeah, I know it," hands up. And you get a chance.
Can we make allowances for like visual impairment in terms of the time?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, in terms of time for you, John, you can have more if needed. If you say, yeah, I think I've got an idea. Absolutely. Right, who wants to go first on this one? Reese and Owen, you're last. So
I think Reese and Owen need to go first because they have had the last choice of subjects in the previous rounds.
Right. Who wants? By the way, there's a mixture there's a mixture of different things, people, characters, stuff in here.
I don't mind doing the drawing first if anyone's happy with that.
Okay, so Reese Marshall, you are first, and this is what you've got to draw first. It's a random. Good luck.
Oh,
fuck. It's working. Can we all see that?
Have you? Yeah. We can all see that. Hey, have you seen what you've got to draw? Have you seen?
Oh my god! Yeah, I'm still.
Right, I'll give you a minute for drawing purposes.
Okay.
If you don't need it, that's fine. But right, your time starts now.
He's.
Did you get going before you start? Before I said your time starts now.
Oh no! This is gonna be bad. Oh dear.
You can't give any hints, by the way. Also, no writing words. No writing words down on the paper.
Oh no! What about if it's an object?
Yeah, that's fine.
Draw the object.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's okay. Right.
You just can't put words down.
Can you put a combination of letters?
No, you can't.
Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible, Alex.
Are you ready? Are you ready to present? You've still got 10 seconds if you need it. Are you done? Right. Show Owen and the rest of the team what you've brought.
I can't do this.
Hang on.
Dear Lord.
I think I can guess.
Oh.
Is it by any chance beef?
Well done.
Do you
know who that looked like? Do you remember the first series of South Park? The guy with the cane and the Hawaiian shirt and the hat. It looked more like that than it did. To beef. Well, there you go. That is.
I more recognised I think it was like a drink on one side and then the TV to one side.
Right. Well, that is a point to your team. Right. I'm going to let team Beef go next. So, Beef, who would you like to guess your drawing?
I'm going to get Reese to guess mine now because it's sort of like, yeah, everyone gets a go.
This is true.
So like Spider-Man, everyone gets one.
All right, you've got a good. I think you've got a lucky one here, mate. I think this should be. You might want to turn your vision background blur off though, because it might blur your drawing. I don't know. Oh no, if you do it like that, you do it in the foreground, you should be all right. Have you seen that yet?
He's not going to stand up and walk into the background and hold up.
Right, your time starts now. I think he's got off relatively lucky here.
You. Yeah, unlike a person in the podcast. So.
Oh yeah, you did beef.
You got it.
You got it right, yeah. By the way, I've allocated 5 drawings for each here, so there's 15. There's 5 of us. Oh, no, sorry. So there's three. There's 3 for each. I think.
When doing Beast's shirt, it looks more like the Wonder Woman sign. I forgot to draw back.
Okay.
That's blurring.
Right quotation.
Oh,
A Dalek.
there you go. You've done it nicely.
Exterminate, great. Very good.
Reese,
Very good
you seem. No, that was a good drawing there. You could be more upbeat about the situation.
I did. I thought it was a very good Dalek.
You didn't seem too happy about it, though, mate. I'm sensing.
No, because it's quite an easy guess.
It sounded like Simon Cowell.
Okay, who wants for Team Adam and John? Who wants to
I'd
draw
like to think I
first?
did it in the style of Russell T. Davies.
Yeah.
I'm happy to draw first if you want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it a cock?
There's no cock here. I'll say that much.
Right.
I mean, there's one fucking hosting.
I think, again, I'm really scared for the roast because if this is what he's saying now, I'm scared for what could come later on. All right, there you go. Have you received that, Mr. Cook?
Yeah.
Okay, your time starts now. Ad, how are you feeling about this? Do you believe in your teammate here? How's team synergies worked well so far? Team synergies worked so far. You're in a fight with beef. I do have a tiebreaker if somehow your points stay level during all this, which it really shouldn't do because that would be incredible if somehow you draw on the drawing round.
It would be incrucible.
How many times do we go around drawing?
Mate, I've got a lot in here. I don't know. I think I did 5 drawings each because this is always kind of funny. But it's funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's funny. Yeah, the more drunk we get, the better it is. By the way, John, I don't know if you needed it, but I gave you an extra 30 seconds on the clock just in case.
Right.
Pretty good. Right. Oh, that's smart.
Well, it's some sort of.
You've got 3 guesses, I'd say.
Well, some kind of arachnid spider thing, ish, probably.
The legs.
Oh no.
Oh no.
By the way, I'm not counting arachnid spider thing as a guess. So
The human centipede.
Again, count the legs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. Sorry. For some reason, I've gone blank. Mine's just gone blank.
No.
okay, open up to the rest of the group.
Ant-Man.
Reese has got it. 2 points.
Right.
A man that looks like an ant. Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
I did see
Even I got it.
That's 2 points taken away. Right, Owen, are you ready to draw this next thing?
Hang on, 2 points taken
No.
away. We lose points for not getting it.
No, no,
Fuck off.
no. I meant 2 points have been taken away from you, as in you could have got 2 extra points, but you didn't. So that your points have been stolen by Reese. I didn't mean like that. I didn't mean like that. You've not been dejected points. Sorry.
Paragraph.
I think I said, are you confident? And I think Adam has
Owen
been
is
ruined.
very confused.
Yeah.
He's not been sent it yet. That's why.
Just
Right.
a,
Have you received that, Owen?
just a quick note for the listeners and for the Equalities and Rights Commission. The deciding round here requires a blind man to draw.
Whoa! I thought the draw was all right. Clearly, other members of the team got it. Your artistic skills aren't bad, John. Your teammates let you down there. It's not around.
Right. Hit me with it.
Have you got it? All right. Your time starts now. Reese, how confident are you in your teammate to get the drawing for you to give the correct answer here?
Due to living for so long, he's adapted to drawing throughout the ages. So
It's like one of those. He's like one of those guys on the pier that just do caricatures.
yeah.
Like a little Winston Churchill.
Adam, how do you feel about not getting Ant-Man there? Do you think,
Yeah.
A
Yeah,
lapse
I'm
in-
crushed.
a lapse in judgment
I'm
from
crushed.
you there? Clearly.
Yes.
You've got 10 seconds left, Owen.
5.
You okay, so you're good. All right. Show Reese your artwork.
I think it looks quite obvious, so good luck.
But he doesn't.
That's number one.
Count the scruffy hair.
No, whoa.
Oh.
No!
I did. I have already worked this one out, but
Oh, Alex, yeah.
Right.
I was going to say something, but I wouldn't.
What is your guess here, Reese?
I feel bad though because my guess is going to be Davros, but I was thinking, why?
It's not Davros.
No, I know.
I think I know. I think I know.
He's got three. He's got three.
I think I got it.
It's not Davros.
Reese, as a word of advice, the thought that's going through your head, just fucking say it.
Alex.
Right?
It's not me.
What is it?
You got another guess.
Mm.
Right. No, it's not me. Adam, to you, I guess, because Reese didn't know.
Is it Boris Johnson?
It is Boris Johnson.
Oh.
Oh, don't worry, Ad. You guys have got your,
down.
you guys have got your 2 points. You guys have got your 2
There
points
we
back.
go.
I mean, we both did there, to be honest.
We did. That is true.
Right. Beef. Who do you want
Hello.
to draw for? Who do you want to draw for you, mate?
oh, to draw for me. Ooh.
To draw for you.
Let's get Adam to draw something for me.
Ad is
All right.
drawing for you.
Then
Okay.
everyone gets to go. Then
Well, Ad will be getting going he's going to be doing 2 on the trot now. But
Yeah, I'm going to do a truck, damn it.
right, Ad, have you seen that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool.
Okay. Do not start drawing before I say your time starts now. By the way,
No, okay.
your
No,
time
yeah,
starts now.
cool.
oh, well, then John's going to get a preview then of the artistic stylings of Mr. Mamoon.
How? Why did you guess me? First of all, the character is standing
He
up.
said Alex. He saw the wit count the world.
I mean, to be fair, it wasn't clear that you were standing up.
Okay, all right. Also,
maybe
so count
you
the,
should have done. You
It's-
could have done
it's-
him with like party
it-
banners.
Right,
It's
then-
weird that it's weird that the front banner was actually the thing that gave it to work and worked it out.
Right, can I say, he said count the scruffy hair. My hair is many things. One of them is not scruffy. You know, my hairstyle is questionable at least, but it's not scruffy.
Yeah.
If you'd done it with like a load of wine bottles and then like
Oh, yeah,
banners at
everyone
the
had
top,
a
I probably would have got it.
Yeah, you'd have done that in a minute.
Yeah, some wine and cheese.
Yeah, cheese boredom.
Right, you got 3, 2, 1. Your time is up. Right, Beef, let's see what Ad's done.
I would have got it without that. It's Shrek.
Yeah.
It's Shrek.
It is Shrek.
What are you doing in my sword?
It is Shrek. 2 points.
It has layers.
It does
Like
have
that.
layers. Right, Ad, are you ready to receive your second one?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
twice, two in a row. Oh,
This is
Yeah.
2.
how
Oh,
lucky
this,
are you?
oh my god, this is. I can't wait to see Adam attempt this one.
Oh no. No. Right. Okay. Cool. Right.
Is it a cop?
Depending on your translation, it could be. All right.
Alex, why don't you put
It's
yourself
Alex,
in the?
it's Alex.
Yeah.
All right, Adam, your time starts now. I think everyone's in like anticipate. You can do this, Ad.
Yeah. What? Yeah. What is this?
Reese, how do you feel about letting Boris Johnson go then, mate? Devastating.
Let him go. He needs to leave. Oh, sorry. What?
I wish I could fucking let him go.
Yeah. I think the whole country wants him to go.
I meant within the round to this drawing quiz. I
Yeah,
didn't
it
mean-
was. It's one of those things when you said it, it was like it's obvious, but you
Yeah.
know, it wasn't really a
Brad.
clear like. What was the? I didn't get the squiggle at the top and the like. Maybe it should be like a
He
number
was
10 in the
he
background.
was at a coronavirus press conference. Right, Ad, your time's up.
Okay.
Right, present to John.
Oh. Is that me?
Oh my God.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's cool.
At least you got the point.
It's definitely not. Definitely not. Actually, let's have another look at that. Come on, hold it up. For,
I honestly tried to capture your smile, but I really couldn't do it justice.
yeah, no, hold it up so you can see it properly. Yeah, it's too close, mate. It's too close. I can't see it.
Oh,
Get the full.
Where's Shrek? No, there's you.
Thank you very much.
It's sort. That's what I said, John.
I now have a screenshot of a sketch of me.
Yeah.
It looks like it's on one of those criminal shows where they get the sketch artist to draw in like Rob the Bank.
Oh,
Bloody hell.
It's yeah.
I mean, it's recognisable. It worked.
And-
Yeah, no.
It's recognisable. It worked. He didn't fuck up the left eye too much.
And I'm looking forward to seeing John in Despicable Me 4.
John, it's your turn if I'm not mistaken. Yes.
It is.
Okay. This is. Oh, okay. I think you'll be all right with this. I think you'll be good.
Hmm.
I think you
Said
could.
that about the last one.
Yeah, you did good there. How you feeling? Right. I'll add an extra 30 seconds for you, mate, just in case. Your time starts now.
I like to think that after tonight's foray into artist work, I'll be taking up the mantle after Chris Achilles, RIP. And I'll be doing the new Target book covers, guys. So
Yeah.
Yes. Speaking of which, artwork, you may have seen that we have new artwork on the show, and that is thanks to Mr. Owen Lockhurst, which has been released
Hey.
today on the 31st of January, because today is the 31st of January. Isn't that right?
if you
Pete?
can, yeah, that's right. Yeah, today is 31 January, and if you can believe it, it's the 31st of January again.
Well, they don't have to. It is for them. You don't have to believe it. It just is.
Look, they may have experienced many other 31st of January, but nothing like a 31st of January where there's a second birthday of the Timeless podcast.
Overall, I think this has been quite a successful birthday so far, actually. I think it's been a pretty good one.
Yeah, that's it. No one, there's been no fights. People showed up, which is a change from most of your other birthdays.
That's not even factually incorrect. That's actually true.
Wow.
Yeah. That's 10 seconds, mate. 5.
We should do a countdown theme tune.
Yeah, I would do it if we didn't get copyrighted. How are you feeling, Jono?
With his hands.
I'm hoping that he gets.
That's how blind people do it, not Alex.
I'm hoping that he gets the concept. I think that's okay.
That's
I think
good.
Yeah, no.
Think outside the box. The arrow.
Right. Okay.
You got 3 guesses, remember, so you can get it wrong. Okay, go for the basics first, and you won't be off the wrong track. You know what he's drawn, surely.
Like it's sort of a hand.
No.
Yeah, I think
I've guessed what it is.
mate, this is really like a hand is your first guess. You've got 2 more guesses.
Yeah.
It's you can get this. You can. This is actually really good.
Yeah.
Look at the gaps on the hand. Look at
By the way, all of these will be available as NFTs after the episode has dropped. All of this original artwork.
They fucking won't.
That's what we said.
It's right there, Adam. It's right there.
It's inspired.
Even though we get even forfeiting the point.
At least have a stab.
It's come off, John.
I don't know.
John, the picture's gone.
Oh no. Oh shit.
Oh mate, this is it. You've actually fucked this up, Ad. This is like actually good.
Owen, we might be in.
This is legit. I don't know how else I would have done this. I think he's well. Do you want to forfeit the point?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Owen, Reese, Beef, Reese, I think you know what it is. Or who
It's the Infinity Gauntlet, isn't it? But I didn't know.
But is the answer Infinity Gauntlet? Is that what you're going with?
No, it's an Infinity Stone.
It's not that.
There we go.
It's not Infinity Stone. So Reese, because you technically haven't had a guess yet, you can.
Well, I mean, you said Infinity Gauntlet and Beef said Infinity Stone.
Oh, is that
Owen,
Owen,
Yeah,
you
Owen
can guess. It's not Infinity Gauntlet or Infinity Stone. Like John said, look at where he's circled.
Don't give them additional clues. It's obvious enough it is.
I can see an arrow in the corner, which is pointing towards John's head. Does it resemble the Mind Stone?
No, the arrow in the corner is pointing away from the glove and it's pointing towards the wearer of the glove, who is Thanos.
I thought that was good. And how the hell did you not at least get Infinity Gauntlet?
Yeah, I
explain yourself, because that was poor. Disarray in the drawing room. Disarray here at the Thomas podcast. Disarray. Okay.
A milking glove for an Infinity Cow.
Whose team is it next? I forget. Is it Beef's team or is it? It's team. Owen and
it's Owen now, isn't it?
It's team Owen Rees.
I don't care anymore.
What have you done, Ad? Right, there you go, Owen. That's your draw.
How confident do you feel, Owen, about the drawing?
How are you feeling? All right, your time starts now.
How are you
Yeah,
feeling?
give me a moment.
You feeling confident?
I think you can get this one. I've still not over the disarray of the last one.
It's like Neil Buchanan on Art Attack. It's
For a second, I thought you said. For a second, I thought you said Buell Buchanan, who obviously was a wrestler.
no, because there are other children's television artists that I won't mention, like Tony Hart.
Well, you did. Saying you won't mention them, and then you do mention them. Going to defeat someone saying you won't mention them. Do you know what I mean?
But how many more can you think of, Alex?
Engage your brain and think about the one that he may not have mentioned.
Good point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
You tell what
3,
it is yet?
2, 1.
I mean, this is just from the mind. I can't remember totally what it looks like. But
Oh no. Okay.
good luck.
Not bad.
Oh,
That's not.
Candyman.
Yep.
Nice.
Beef.
There we go.
I believe
That one.
it's someone to draw for you now. Who would like to nominate as your drawer?
Okay. Let's get Reese to draw for me again. We've just like found this link. Yeah. He drew me, I drew him. Let's just see where this goes.
It's a wave. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Well, like one of your French girls.
let's go down this rabbit hole. See where we end up, Chief.
No.
You can draw this. I will say.
Then
so
again,
far-
I'm suddenly thinking about his slab drawing, and this could end badly.
To be fair, just to give you guys an idea, the top two are still level as it stands in this.
Right. I shall give it a go.
Okay.
Okay.
Words to inspire confidence.
Oh, shit.
Okay. You ready, mate?
Yeah. I'm
Your,
going.
your time starts now. Beef, as you said, you're a bit unsure now about your teammate choice here.
Hey, look, I'm hoping that there's some sort of vibe that's going to be happening. Yeah.
Oh,
I like to think of myself as an artist of some variety.
As an artiste,
Most people say it's a piss artiste, but yeah.
No, I can't comment on that, to be honest.
But yeah.
Hey, look, you've introduced me. You've introduced me to the beauty of White Mackay. So,
not being funny. I'm very familiar with the what they call the e-fits, the artist drawings of.
this is
criminals
terrible.
Right. Oh god.
10,
Oh,
9,
no,
8, 7,
I'm really sorry.
5, 4, 3, 2,
That's it.
1.
This is
This is something that they will have done in therapy. And it's a group therapy session.
Okay, Reese.
all right.
What on earth?
Oh no.
That is terrible. That is awful.
It's bad, isn't it?
That is terrible.
I tell you what, I've got half an idea.
Oh, hi.
I've tried, I've tried again, trying to put images around so you kind of.
All right.
I like how the torso is a bit fucked.
Yeah, I gave up half of three.
Yeah, it just sort of curves down.
Is it Vin Diesel?
No, you got three guesses. Three guesses.
Oh.
Vin Diesel's one of them.
Oh
Too Fast, Too Furious.
No.
no.
You were closer with Vin Diesel, mate.
Then the only other one that I can go for is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Guess
That's
it.
what it was.
Bloody got it.
I thought it was the Stay Puft guy from Ghostbusters.
The car for Fast and Furious, Jumanji Jungle. I tried to draw a wrestling ring but gave up.
Why would you not draw the people's eyebrow?
Yeah, the eyebrow.
I can't. Yeah.
Right, Ad, it's your time
Yeah.
to draw.
Yeah.
This is what
Okay.
you got to. This is what you got to draw, mate.
And before there were like any sort of like hints or whatever, I was going to go for Rockers. I saved that back as third, but yeah, I just wanted to
Right.
make sure that I wasn't.
Good luck.
Yes. Apologies.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
All right, sweet. Your time starts now. So,
Don't ask me how I got that one. That is literally something that someone in a mental institution would scrabble. They'd either carve that into the wall or paint it in their own shit.
To be fair, I got it too.
Jesus.
I think what we should have done is actually, Alex, before we did this round or before you did the quiz tonight, is you should have done your own versions of all the drawings.
Yeah.
And then if we couldn't have guessed these, we could have gone by your drawings.
I'll do that for next time. If you do another quiz now,
Yeah.
I'll do that for next time.
Yeah. I think that's it. That would have been an ultimate
Okay.
thing because
Yeah.
Well,
Okay, I'll do it for
perhaps-
next. Okay, Ad, your time's up.
All right. It's probably one of the more basic ones of my my drawings.
We'll see how we go with it.
Is that cool?
That's Dan Lewis.
It is.
Hey.
Well done.
What?
Well,
I see.
What?
Yeah, it's not a tennis racket, mate. It's wok.
right. Well, we can't do Owen's team because one of his teammates has gone to the loo, I assume. So, I believe it's Reese's turn to draw again, isn't it?
Hey, he's back.
Yes.
Reese, you're up for drawing again, mate. It's your turn again.
Okay.
He's got to check,
You
he's
sure?
got to check his security cameras.
Re-establish the perimeter.
What's the?
Sorry, the motion detectors went off.
It's-
That's why I had to
it's
go
that.
off the camera for a
Starring Reese Marshall in The Stalking Dead.
Look
Okay,
through any window.
Reese.
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
time starts now.
Okay, let's do it. Right.
No, don't worry. It's not. It's not that. It's not that. 10, 9, 8,
Oh, that's bad.
7, 6, 5, 4,
No.
3,
Well,
2,
considering he drew a
1.
Jumanji jungle and it
Uh-uh.
looked like people.
Okay, Owen, have a look at this. What the fuck is that?
Coaster. Bit more.
Sorry, what?
Is it supposed to be Alex Kingdom?
Yeah.
It is. It is.
Well,
What's the thing on the...
Match.
It's a microphone.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
I've got
It's a
the
shit
microphone
microphone.
Yeah,
and
Alex,
the- and the- and the shirt. and the
Alex, you
headphones.
say what the fuck is that when everybody guesses it? That sounds like a you problem.
Beef, you need to draw this time.
Hello. Oh, I need to draw again. Okay.
Obviously, last time it was down to Mr. Reese Marshall. It didn't go too well, mate. So who do you want to guess this time for yourself?
John.
You want to go with John? Your guess, you want John to guess this.
Yeah.
Okay.
To be fair, I'm 2 for 2.
John, yeah, to be fair, it's not a bad shout. That's what you got to draw, mate.
I mean, I'm more for
Okay.
more
Right.
than
Okay. Tell me when the time starts.
Your time will start now. I reckon John will get this one. We've been pretty solid with the drawing as is. Owen and Reese, how does it feel that if you guys pretty much nailed this round? In the early rounds, obviously there were a few stumbles. If you didn't have those stumbles, do you think that it would have gone better today?
We're not part of like the F1 match where it's like, oh, you
Yeah,
lost,
but there were boos on the line here, and you've lost drinks.
I'm trying to think.
I paid me drink the beer for anyway.
Right, 2-1, and time's up. Show John what you have created.
I
he's
don't know.
also-
It's very hard to have something that encapsulates something that's as sort of wide-ranging as this. Okay, hold up.
I reckon you would have done a decent job.
right.
I see what you've gone with.
It's probably not what I think it is, actually.
If they have an idea. I see what you've gone with, but it's quite an abstract idea for what, you know. But I understand why you went with that, but it's quite.
Can I make a guess?
Of course you can.
Yeah, James Bond.
Correct.
Whoa.
Huh?
It's the barrel of a gun that you're looking down.
Wow.
And you'll see it
Uh,
on the TV screen. James
Nice
Bond
job.
with a gun.
Nice job there, Owen. Nice job.
I wouldn't have got that in a million guesses. I'll honestly say.
Well, it's like I say, I don't know what else I could have done for it. To be
No,
honest.
Right.
no, it's a tricky one.
Yeah,
Tricky
right.
one.
Team John, who's next to draw in team? Right. John, okay, I think you can get. I think if Adam, I think Adam.
I tell you what, like, don't say a word. Don't
Jinx it. No.
Okay, I won't
Don't
jinx
sit
it.
there and go, oh, I think you'll get this, or I don't think you'll get it.
yeah, that's what put me off for last time, to be honest.
What,
Shut up,
what?
Alex.
What?
Just shush.
How are we feeling, John?
Yeah, I've started already.
Okay, your time. I'll just put you on 1 minute
Start with the
15.
clock.
Go now. Obviously, I believe that leaves our drawers to be Owen. Beef needs to nominate somebody, and Adam and Moon, if I'm not mistaken.
I'm getting
Those
bored
are-
of drawing now, Alex. Come
I
on.
know.
There's only one round left. There's only one round left. 3 names, 3 things, and then we get to the roast.
Alex, how's your mum?
My mum was all right, mate. Yeah.
Did she enjoy it? Did she enjoy her slap-up meal last night?
Dude, what the fuck? This is a podcast, man. What the hell are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Right, okay, genuinely, I mean, I know exactly what I've gone for here.
Okay, right.
I think that is.
The
That's very
11th
good.
Doctor.
Inspired.
Yeah.
I had to be very quick. I'm started this time. I'm going to be quick.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Okay.
Don't overthink
Like
it.
Alex has said with
Yeah.
every woman.
I think Alex. Thank you, Alex, for that. You know, you just had. You know, I was in my peace of mind, and I was like, I'm going for it.
He's
Okay.
focused on his happy place.
Exactly. That
Okay.
helped.
All right. Owen, this is to you.
Thank you.
Geo.
So far, I'd say Beef and John are on Beef's team, and John and Adam on equal points. So I'll be buying 3 pints next time I see, because I will be buying. Well, actually, before, because it's 2 for Beef, so I'll be buying 4 pints next time I see you. I have to buy some for Owen as well because he made the artwork. For fuck's sake, we're bankrupt.
Yeah, geez,
What-
Alex.
you
Well,
want
this
to
is,
get a
context
whole
of beef
round
getting
in.
this is
two.
what happens, Alex. Put your money where your mouth is, Chief.
Owen,
You're
how
going
do you
to
feel
buy
about
everybody
that?
around.
Yeah, I've got it, and I'm ready when you are.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Tell
Is
us,
it-
Alex. Why
It's
is
the-
beef getting two? Not that I don't think there's like a reason, but I just want to know the story.
Because I
There's
don't have another person on my team.
Yeah.
Aha!
Yeah.
I'm drinking for two, like I'm pregnant.
Sorry. Yeah.
Medical advice.
I know what Owen's drawing.
Public service announcement. Medical advice is that pregnant women do not drink for two.
Beef advice, however, is different. to mine.
I know what Owen's drawing. It's the Anschluss of of Europe in the 1930s. Is it the Anschluss? I'm sorry. It's just history
Thumbs
is
up.
fun.
Thumbs up. Right, Reese, let's see how you guess here.
This is a really, really, really difficult one.
Oh.
He's
Is
being
it-
sarcastic. He's
Come on.
being sarcastic.
Brexit.
Yeah, I think you're being sarcastic.
Brexit.
Oh. Oh no.
You'll
Is
never
it-
get it.
Cyberman.
Bill
Is it
Potts.
That's very good. That's very good.
Is it the Anschluss?
Okay, right, all right, Beef, who do you want? Right, Beef, who do you want to draw for you? Who do you want to draw for you?
Who's not? Oh, let's make Owen draw again. This will be funny.
Oh my god.
Is it Vera Lynn?
Stop Vera Lynn. However, I do know what the last one is now because the randomizer
Is
is not.
It again.
Is it George Formby?
It's great.
I hope he knows what this thing looks like.
It is great.
No, I don't.
Gracie Fields. Is it,
You might need to pick somebody else because he doesn't know what it is.
is it Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass?
Beef, you
Oh,
want to pick somebody else?
Hang on, I can get a picture of it and draw it, can't I?
No, you can't. No. Hang on, whoa. Are we allowing that?
most importantly, I love how Owen showed up as Akabilk this evening.
So beef. Owen doesn't know what your thing to draw is.
Well, that inspires me with huge confidence.
I certainly don't have much confidence in this.
Right, okay. Can
Have you Googled it so you know what it looks like now?
Yes.
Excellent. So you know what it is now.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Okay,
I'm not
your
going.
Time starts now.
Is it the Axis Pact?
I think everybody else in the Zoom will know who this is.
It's a who.
It's Clive Jeffries.
It's not quite.
Your mum.
If it's your sister, Alex,
This is- It's not my
because
sister.
everyone knows your sister intimately.
Again, I don't know. This is our podcast as well.
Now you know you're thrice.
I don't know if Owen knows how to draw a turnstile.
Your time's up, Owen. Your
I mean,
time's
now
up.
that I've finished drawing, I can change my background if you want.
No.
Help me Sharpie was bloody running out on me.
Now serving number.
Good luck.
The fuck.
I give an answer, but it's done.
That is nothing
can't
like
do
what it's
the
meant to be.
podcast.
That is nothing to what it's meant to be.
Fucking, looks like fucking Phil Collins.
Owen, what
I-
the-
I-
Owen, what have you done?
no, hang on. Is it
normally
Web of
wears-
Fear? Is it Web of Fear episode 3?
Owen, why didn't you draw the mask?
We
Why
love you,
did you draw
Gary.
the mask?
Yeah, I'm joking, Gary.
The character wears a mask. Why didn't you just draw the mask? And it would have made more sense.
Trying to draw the shape of the fucking head.
Hey,
Well, no, because I just said help him out a little bit because that's
You
so
know,
far up.
Yeah, shut up, Alex.
So far off.
Is it Cuban Pete? He's the king of the meat.
It goes chick, chick, boom, chick, chick, boom, chick, chick, boom.
I've got no clue. I've got no clue.
I'm going to have an absolute stab. Is it Michael Myers?
No.
Whatever it is, it should be not near. Whatever it is, it shouldn't be near children.
No, it shouldn't.
We don't reveal what it is.
It's supposed to be the Green Goblin.
Oh my god.
Oh, you've not even drawn a fucking shooter.
I didn't get to that part. I ran out of time. Oh.
Have you seen No Way Home?
It looks like Kevin fucking Spacey, mate.
I mean, looking at, to be fair, now that I know that, looking at the face, I can see what you tried to do with the mask.
But
Yeah.
it looks like Kevin. But it looks like Kevin Spacey.
Okay, yeah. So
Who's left to draw?
So does this mean that if me and Mamoon get this, if I guess this right, me and Mamoon have won?
yes.
No pressure.
Oh.
Oh, excellent.
Oh.
If
No
not,
pressure.
you still get drinks anyway. You're just taking drinks away from beef.
No, I know the logic. I'm just saying. So what we're saying is, if I get this right, me and Mamoon have won. If I get this wrong, we tie with beef. We still get our prize, and you're 2 more drinks out of pocket. So I mean, what we base this is an interesting moral dilemma. What we're going to find out here is whether, to me, winning is more important, or if seeing you get mugged off for 2 more beers in London, which will cost you about a tenner, is more important.
I can't. Okay, right. Are you ready, Ad?
Of course, the issue is
Yes.
the issue is that if I get it wrong and Beef then gets it right, then he wins and we don't.
Yeah. Okay.
So I
Ad,
can't actually throw it away.
Right, Ad, your time starts now.
Okay.
Let's say this, guys. I think this year's drawing round beats last year's drawing round overall. I think this year's have been.
It's a moral dilemma.
Mm.
I mean, I wish it was a 3-horse race, but actually, Owen and Reese took themselves out of it quite early on.
We're back on to Chloe again. I don't need to draw anymore, so I can put my background back,
You can indeed, man.
which is now, like, you've decided as of today is redundant because it's now the previous artwork.
Will you do artwork t-shirts?
No. 3,
Why?
2,
Let's
1.
let's go for this one.
Okay. Time's up, Ad. Time's up.
I think a lot of these ideas for pictures are taken from Alex Kingdom's Dream Journal, which is even more detailed.
Okay, Ad. Here we go.
Oh my god.
I see what you've gone for, but I don't know why it's
Yeah.
glasses. Why are they glasses?
Sometimes. I like.
Okay.
Okay. Is that Stephen Toast?
Yes. And the winners of today's quiz and getting 2 pints in London are John and Adam. Commiserations to Beef and Reet and Owen. I want to say though, fair play to Beef, considering he was on his own. You fucking stonked that.
I know. I mean, you were dissing that picture. That was really good. That That quite clearly had the expression of toast.
I apologize, Adam, to you. That was a good picture.
So, in consideration, chaps, would you say that Alex Kingdom, you are knowledge trees?
What? Knowledge trees.
It's about time to burn the forest down.
Knowledge tree t-shirts are available now. Shop.times podcast.
Look, I just Adam will tell you about the Doctor Who guide, and he'll be adding knowledge tree into his blurb about everything that we'll do.
Right, we'll take. I'm scared now. I want to take a. I've got another question for you all. Right?
Can we take a 2-minute break for me to go and relieve myself of some urine?
Absolutely, that's what I was going to say. Yeah, so I'm just going to. Of course.
I could do it here, but I don't think that the listeners would appreciate that.
No, absolutely not. Yeah, you go and do that, my friend.
Neither would my sofa.
Yes, absolutely.
I just did a big wee.
So did I.
Yeah, but mine was bigger than yours.
Story of his life.
Oh my god, that's not another round, for God's sake.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's just a round too far.
What, the biggest piss?
That's number one.
No, just generally mine's bigger than yours. Like it's like top trumps. You name something, and if you've got the biggest one, you can.
Great.
All spot.
Yeah, go on. What were we going to say, Kingdom?
I was just going to, I was going to leave the floor to Beef for a couple of minutes and just see what he wants to ask us.
I want to get some booze from the fridge.
Good plan.
Already written this drawing out to Tim, I've signed it
Who?
Ziggy. There we go.
Who?
The toast thing. I wrote it to Tim.
Who?
And I signed it Ziggy.
Who's Tim?
I don't know.
I met him once. What a prick. Right. So obviously, yeah, we've been through Christmas, we've been through New Year's, we're now into the end of January, February. Yeah. There's a lot of things on the horizon. Has anyone got any goals? We said this in the Christmas thing, but obviously, that's with the haze of the season and everything like that. And now we're into we're a month in. We've got through the trenches and the Omicrons and everything like that. And now it's like there's the potential of what could happen this year. Has anyone got any big plans for this year? Is there like a big swinging thing that's going to be like, do you know what? I'm going to do this year that I've never done before. Are we going to push the boat out somewhere and do something?
I'm really excited to do some videos with you guys in person. I think, like John said, changing the format would be really cool, and making bigger videos. And even if we only make one or two, I think when we're all together, if we can find some form of time to make some kind of video, would be really cool. Some challenges, that sort of thing. Overall, though, in terms of just regular life,
challenges. You're not KSI, and I'm not the side man. Alex Kingdom.
I'm definitely not KSI. But
that's true.
But in terms of life, continuing on with uni and trying to get a good degree would be nice. That's my plan. And so far,
I want to get back to. I want to get back to Germany. I want to get back to Germany. I want to get back.
to time lash.
I want to get back to doing my funny con things. I've got at least 2 conventions I know I'm doing this year. I'm going to try and do America Con next year. So just say I've done it once.
Yeah, obviously we're all looking forward to LFCC in some capacity. I'm seeing all of you, which is going to be exciting. Because for me, I didn't go to the last PFI event, did I? So it's nice to see you guys all again. It's been longer for me. However, I did get a lovely video of you guys all saying "fuck you." But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm just excited for what this year holds. It's the first year. Fingers crossed, the closest to normality that we could actually get. The closest to my internet connection is unstable, just like my legs. But either way, just closest to normality that we can actually get. I think that's gonna be really cool. Hopefully, we can just ride out the rest of this year and try to do some cool shit. So yeah, I'm excited. What about you guys?
I'm looking forward to more BFIs. more box sets.
Yeah.
Don't know about Steelbooks.
I'm looking forward to going to the BFI and seeing more Gallifrey Forever 97 trailers, most importantly.
I've not seen one yet. What is this? I've heard that there's been trailers shown, but every time I've been there, there's not been one shown.
It's not a BFI thing if there's not a Gallifrey Forever 97 trailer, man.
What's going on?
As endorsed by the British Film Institute.
Yeah.
And not flagged by the British Broadcasting Corporation.
Nope.
Yet.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. What about you, Ad? What are your goals for 2022?
Hey, it's pretty hard to top 2021 for Ad, man.
Well, what I will say for 2022, personally, I just got to
looking
relax.
forward to being able to speak freely about the things that he did in 2021.
Do you know what? I just want to relax. I want to take it easy. I want to say, you know what? This is a mad old world of opportunities and craziness and everything. But don't finally get that. Tell myself, don't worry, it's all going to be fine.
And he finally wants to get that Kermit tattoo he's been promising himself for years.
Absolutely.
What about yourself, Mr. John Cook? 2022. What are your goals, my friend? What are you looking forward to?
Goals. Pretty much the same as any disabled or chronically ill person in this country, to survive and stay alive and see it into 2023. I'm sorry, but that's the reality in which we live. Everybody else can have their hopes and dreams. For us, under this particular government, with the way that they're essentially now going to be throwing disabled people and people that have had to shield for 2 years to the wolves, that's a reality that we're in. Hopefully see everybody next year.
Strive, survive, and stay alive. Yeah.
Happy second anniversary. Happy birthday celebrations. But
that's fine.
Yeah, maybe I wasn't the right person to come to last week.
No, that's fine, mate. We've always been allowed to get real here.
I'll always give my own perspective, and that is the reality of it. And it's the reality for
a lot of people.
But that's a reality for a significant silent minority who are very scared at the moment of everything opening up again because it's not been done with their best interests at heart.
Nope. Absolutely. I can agree with you there. Let's get into something I'm terrified of myself. I don't know who's done what, so I'm going to open the floor. Whoever wants to go when they can. This is the roast of Alex Kingdom. Whoever wants to go can go. If people want to go last, they want to go last. Who wants to go and say whatever, it's fine. Who wants to go first? We got however long you want, mate.
Right.
I'm no longer in control of this. I don't want people intermixing them. I want it to be like one person goes up, one person stops.
Oh, fucking hell, apartheid on the Timeless podcast.
Shut up.
Jeez.
So who?
I feel I'm hugely underprepared.
Yeah, I want to ease myself into it, so I'd like others to go first.
Okay, who wants to go first?
Well, I'll just say a couple of pieces. I mean, yeah, I think I'd like to think I speak for all of us when we've known you certainly over the course of the last 2 years, and everyone who's at home or listening to this podcast or watching it on YouTube, and would just like to say, Alex, you're a marvel. You're a marvel that someone hasn't killed you by this point. That they literally want to kill you. But aside from that, you have the tenacity of a tiger, the heart of a lion, and the attention span of a tiger. So you're pretty much a big giant pussy all over.
Thank you. Anything else?
Well, the podcast has been going 2 years. 2 years is a long time. It's more than any relationship you've ever had, but 2 years is a very long time. So congratulations on that. It's yeah.
Thank you.
It's not that your shirts are ugly, but they're
Oh,
colour, they're colourful.
Yeah.
And the only colour they're full of is brown and shitty.
Right.
I mean, that means that you're shitty and brown.
Thank you.
And got a lot of shit in you, Alex.
Thank you, mate.
I'd also like to make it clear that Alex didn't kill a woman in
What?
in 2020.
Sorry, what?
And whatever anyone says, I would like to make it clear that Alex did not kill a woman in 2020. If you're listening to his podcast and you can screen that's it.
What the fuck?
That's it. And Alex did not kill a woman in 2020.
For the purposes of the podcast, I legitimately did not.
I think also, I mean, this podcast has got to how many episodes, Alex?
This will be like episode 86, I think.
86. So we've got up to a podcast that's got more episodes than people have listened to it. So that's good too. And so I'm very pleased for that. And it's yeah.
What?
I'm not saying Alex is a happy man.
Great.
But yeah, happy is how you find it, really. And if you've looked at Alex's face and it gives you joy, well, you need to get out more.
What the? Wow.
It means
Anything
your
else?
face scares small children, Alex. Small children crying when you go outside and they see you on the street and they look at you and they cry. And that's
Thank you.
it.
Is that what you got to say? Thank you very much. No, just me clapping. Okay, I thought it's fine. There you go. I thought because it was like a performance. Who wants to go next? I mean, I've been accused of murder. Yeah, that happened. I've been called ugly. I've been covered in shit, apparently. Who wants to go next?
It's John. John's the only one who's got to.
Well, are the other three partaking?
So if you're not partaking, then say you're not partaking. I'll call you a pussy, but say you're not partaking.
The only thing I'll say is all your opinions are wrong. You go for like the most like everybody's like, yeah, we like this, and you go, no, actually, I hate this, and everybody's like, huh? So everything you say is wrong. But apart from that, lovely bloke. There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right, Owen or Adam? Are you part of Adam? I feel like he's like cringing right now. Addy,
well,
you not?
Well, I'll try. I can but try.
Adam can't be
honest,
mean.
I really, honestly, when I do this might not be for the same as everybody else, but it does pain me inside to say that I'm not quite sure what is louder, your shirt or yourself. But you know what? Yeah.
Didn't
There you
expect
go.
that from Adam Mamoon. Fucking hell. Owen Luckhurst, what are you gonna? Fuck you is not an insult, by the way. That's a rite of passage. So
Owen said you're banned from the Who Shop.
I've been nothing but lovely every time I've come in.
You're a bit of
No.
a hazard, though.
What can I
Owen-
say about the Lex Kingdom? Well.
Oh,
Well, whatever you do, if you ever go clothes shopping, don't tell him what you've bought or where you've bought it from, because he's only going to fucking copy you.
Who the
This
fuck
is
would copy that shirt?
This
And if there's, well, I mean, to be honest, if there's anything that's loud in his shirts, and it's his shit opinions.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I've done this.
I'm scared. All right, John, I'm scared. He's prepared for this.
You know what? I think you've had 3 hours of this. I've been digging at you throughout the entire 3 hours. So I'm actually going to skip. I'm going to leave you alone. I'm teasing you.
Naughty.
My first appearance on this podcast was doing a review of The Robots of Death, the classic Tom Baker story. So I think it's only fitting that I begin my little stick with a quote from said story. Do you know something? You're a classic example of the inverse ratio between the size of the mouth and the size of the brain. Genuinely though, there isn't a day since knowing Alex that I haven't woken up and felt thankful and smiled for having him in my life. Because having Alex in my life means that I am no longer the most useless person that I know. I mean, people talk about his dress sense and his shirts. It's a good job that I'm fucking blind, because if I wasn't, I would be sitting next to him. I've known him to be contrarian on pretty much vast majority of things. The only thing that we really agree on is Guardians of the Galaxy, which we both agree absolutely slaps. So you know that something slaps. But yeah,
And West Ham. Come on,
vast majority of the vast majority, you know, anybody that goes, oh yeah, I don't like 7-part Doctor Who stories, are too long. I mean, that sounds like a you problem. It's about your attention span. You know, if you can sit and record this podcast for 3 hours, but can't sit and watch 3 hours of the Silurians or the Ambassadors of Death, or even of the Daleks without falling a kip in a BFI, then yeah, that's very much down to you, my son. I mean, what I would say is that any criticism that any of us throw at you is only thrown out with love, because we want to see you be a better person. We want to see you improve, because if you're a better person, then it's less tedious for us spending time with you. I mean, you've got your good points, though. You have got your good points, though. There is a reverse button on your wheelchair, which means that if you trundle up to me in the BFI bar, I can just send you backwards. Which I did a couple of times ago. You sort of wheeled up to me while I was chatting to somebody. You're like, "All right, mate," and I was like, and your face just went, "Oh," as you sort of disappeared into the background. That's probably a form of abuse, but you know, what can I say? I'm not going to mention your hair because I'm not really in a position to talk about other people's hair, but I'll just say I'd rather have mine than yours. And I'm not going to talk about you being a privileged posh boy either, because you know it's far too easy. It's an open goal to just strike and things like that. It's not your fault. Some of the listeners may not know here is that your wheelchair actually has the word "quickie" written on the back of it. I've never seen such blatant advertising in my life, to be honest. Because I'm led to believe that, you know, that people have waited longer for a pint of Guinness than they've waited for you to finish. I think I better leave it there, because you're on the verge of tears, and I'm not sure if they're tears of laughter or tears of pain. But as I say, as I've said to you time and time again, if I dig at somebody in a jokey way, it's because I love them, and I do love you. I don't accept people this closely into my life that I don't have an extreme amount of love for, and given that I can barely tolerate most people, I think you should take that as a massive plus point. So I don't want to leave this on a downer. Yeah, I do love you, man. I just wish I saw a lot less of you.
Yeah. Love is a very strong emotion. It's close to violence. And I think what more can you take away from that than that?
I mean, the only other thing that I'd add is obviously Beef was talking about the heart of a lion and the attention span of a tiger. He obviously missed out legs of a jellyfish, but
Fair.
And you'll always be Mr. Coleslaw.
I don't say, right. I'll just put this out in the podcast right now. This is how we're going to bookend this. I don't say coleslaw wrong. I'm sorry, I don't. I say it how everybody else says it. There's no difference the way I say coleslaw than anybody else.
I'm not saying you're a fussy eater, Alex, but as long as the chicken is just like plain, it's fine.
I've seen you in a pub literally leave a plate full of pizza crust.
I don't like crusted pizza. I don't like it.
And it's like, can we have the children's menu next time, please?
But you leave your crust on your sandwiches as well.
I do.
Chicken nuggets without the skin.
Cut all your crusts off.
I mean, you do realise. I mean, it's a bit of an old wives' tale, but they did used to say that eating your crusts used to make your hair curl. I mean, that's one thing that your hair doesn't fucking need. But
no. Yeah, fair point. Well, I love you all. Thank you so much for that. That was incredible. I didn't think I'd be accused of murder this evening. That was the biggest shock.
Alex, it's not that we don't love you. It's just we love your sister and mum more.
It's fair.
the minute your sister starts the podcast, I'm going to be boning up on horses and get myself on there.
And your sister.
Right. I don't really know where to go from here.
Who I am now following on Instagram.
I don't really know how to follow this, but I shall. I'll say thank you so much for that. That was fun. I asked you a question about 2 hours ago about if there's one podcast that I have to make this year, what would it be? God forbid.
I want to stick by the idea that actually you should do all 5 because I think that you're bound to get 5 really good ideas.
Yep.
They give you a bit of variety.
Okay, let's hear it. I'll go for first one. I'll go for Owen because I don't know what the fuck he's going to pick.
So what was this?
I was really forgot.
I remember 2 hours ago, I said, you can pick any topic for a podcast. I have to do it in the next year. And I said, I picked my favorite. And then John said, no, do all 5.
So you can still pick a favourite, but you do all 5 of them.
Yep.
So basically, if there's one thing that the podcast hasn't covered, Owen, that you'd like them to cover in terms of media or anything really, what do you think it should be?
Do you want me to come back to you because you forgot about this?
It may have to be. Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, I'll go to Rees Marshall next.
You're not going to like me for this.
Okay.
We've discussed this before.
All right.
The CW's Flash.
I liked the show for the first 2 seasons, and then
you got to review. You got to review all the latest episodes.
What, all the latest episodes? Just the latest ones.
The Armageddon one. I don't think it's going back to in March.
Right. Well, then we got to get on that quick. So we'll
it's all about that Godspeed, yo.
All about those lightsaber battles, yo. Right, Adam Mamoon. Yeah. What are you saying?
Oh, I've kind of got 2 in my head.
Well, you can say both.
For the show. I feel that's cheating if I say 2. So
no, it's not. It's fine.
I mean, you can say both, and then you pick which one you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm afraid you're going to have to guess the theme tune.
All right.
So there are 2 TV shows, and you got to guess the theme tune to both of them.
Okay.
So I'll start with the easy one.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine, yeah, I know it's coming up. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, yeah. Okay, what's the second one?
And
A-Team. A-Team.
Yeah, there we
A-Team.
go. So those are my tour choices.
What about you, John PW Cook?
I mean, I know we talked about it before, which we kind of touched on before. For me, I would love to cover some episodes of Inside Number 9. It's some brilliant sort of just short half-hour episodes, it's a portmanteau show, so you can cover 2 or 3 episodes in a podcast. There's a lot of variety in there, and also like a lot of our friends who currently contribute into the podcast and who could in the future are fans of Shearsmith and Pemberton and could feed into that. And I think you'd get a really nice variety of podcasts out of that. It's a kind of dark humor, but there's also an emotional side to it. There's also a horror side to it.
I can see that being a good thing. Oh yeah, I'm down for some of that because I've not watched any of it. So I'm always down for that sort of stuff. But please let this be like the deep cuts of deep cuts. Please say that you pick something that's. What have you got, sir?
I'm a big exponent of the Good Bad Movie Club.
Yes, I'm with you.
Which is like the strange and obscure, or like the really good or really bad one-shot movies.
Yep.
And I think what would be good is to take a movie that you know or everyone else doesn't know, and then pitch a sequel for it. It can be a movie that has had a sequel and has just gone horrendously wrong, and say, no, do you know what, we should have done this? Or like say for argument's sake, you've got a movie that everyone loves, like The Goonies or something like that, or a bad movie that people hate but I personally love, which is the Helen Slater Supergirl movie. And then you say, well, do you know what? Where would we go with this afterwards? What would be the movie afterwards? What would be what happened next? It would be creative and constructive.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm down for that. And now we go back to Owen Luckhurst too.
Okay, so there's a film I like. I don't know if you've ever seen it or.
Is it The Anschluss?
Or if it's your thing, but 1953, 54, War of the Worlds.
Okay.
H.G. Wells.
I've not seen it. I know they did a reboot recently, and I don't know if it was well received or not. But no. It's
the pronged of the 3-fingered hand.
So there we go.
Fingers.
Yeah,
so in the near future, you can expect The Flash, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and the A-Team, I guess. Inside Number 9, a random pitch episode where we pitch sequels to shit films or good films, depending on whatever your perspective is, and also War of the Worlds. Those will all come out sporadically throughout the year.
Well, think about it, Alex. So, just supporting my pitch is that Terminator Genesis was supposed to be 3 films. We only got 1. What would we do that would make 2 actually happen and be good?
I've never seen a Terminator movie, so I can't tell you.
Oh no!
And that's
it.
That's it. Your Robot Nation membership card has been revoked.
Goodbye.
I'm
still here.
Yeah, there we go. And on that note, guys, I think that's where we're going to wrap this one up.
Happy 2 years.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. Here's to the 3rd. Obviously, the Royal Rumble's been gone. The next episode, on my schedule, is with John and Owen talking about the 5th Doctor episode, Kinder. So you can get ready for that. Can't wait for that one. And also,
ladies and gentlemen, control your Buddhists.
And also, by the end of the month, we will be at Avengers Endgame because I will have Captain Marvel to review, which Adam said that he would be slightly down for. So we'll work out whether Adam will be doing that one or not. But it's Captain Marvel with Adam, and then we will be at Endgame with hopefully all these 5 people and more people that have done all the other Marvel reviews who can come back and do that one. We'll have a lovely time. And that'll be another long one because the Infinity War one was long as well because there's so much to talk about in those. Apart from that, though, we'll see you guys very soon. Take care. Thank you very much to John. You can follow at JohnBoy_Cook. Follow Owen on my right at Dr. Disco 63. Check out the Who Shop where he works. They sell a lot of Doctor Who items and stuff like that. They've got a few exclusives as well. However, if you want some calendars, you're a bit late because I think they've nearly sold out, if I'm not mistaken. Of the American Times.
Probably still got some.
We've probably still got some. You can follow Adam Mamoon at what is it now? Is it because you've changed?
Big Cab Batman.
Beer Can Batman. You can follow Mr. Reese Marshall at GF97 YouTuber.
Don't say my full name.
Mate, I've said it many times. That's too late.
Too late now.
And you can follow Beef at the Beefhead on Twitter for many fun things. You can follow me, Alex King _Dom. You can follow the podcast at the Thomas Pod on
But
Twitter.
not so much fun things.
Thank you very much. And until next time, guys, take care, stay safe. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.
Do sleep well.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.